welcome film enthusiasts to yet another episode of Decoding Video Cameras. In the last video we checked on camera movements and the several parts of a tripod stand. Today we are switching our gears on the camera lens. We say that the camera lens is the eye of the camera. And of course with me on the table I have a lot of lenses and they're going to do some. I will take you deeper into some of these lenses, tell you what this lens is, what it does, and of course what these lenses are meant for. Join me in this video. Remember to subscribe and also share this video. My name is Samuel Mwangi. Of course, we have a lens. As we said earlier, it is the camera's eye, and we have the classification of a lens. Lenses are classified into two. We say the first classification of a lens is the concave lenses, and we also have the convex lenses. And when we say the convex lenses, we mean these lenses are converging, and when we say the concave, we say they are diverging. Join me as we tell you and show you more of these lenses. Of course, we have our first lens, which is the normal lens. A normal lens, of course, as the word suggests, it is normal or standard. These lenses, we say that they see with the human perspective eye. Your eyes can see a long shot, they can see a medium shot, and they can also see close-up shots. So for this standard lens or the normal lenses, they see in the perspective of the human eye. So we are going to switch our gears here and we are going to the next lens, which is the wide angle lens. For wide angle lenses, we say they have a wide angle of view. They also have a great depth of field. They have a short focal length around 16 millimeters to 35 millimeters. Of course, these lenses are below 16 millimeters. These lenses tend to distort your images. Those are the wide angle lenses. With me here, I think I have a wide angle lens which ranges from 16 millimeters all the way to 35 millimeters, 16 millimeters all the way to, this is 18 to 55. I'll tell you the name of this. Well, I got that lens. As you can see, this is 16 millimeters. This lens, as you can see with me, although it is very old, it is below 16 millimeters. And for this lens is a fisheye. They are rare in the market, and that is the wide angle lens. This lens that I've shown you here, this lens, it tends to distort the images. We have the next lens that we are going to check on. That is the telephoto lenses. These lenses go all the way to 70 millimeters and above. By 70 millimeters, we mean 72, 74, 80, 90, 100. That all is telephoto lens. They are for a standard telephoto lens. Of course, everything must have its standard. For a standard telephoto lens, it goes to 250 millimeters. So they are able to see objects that are in distance. As you can, that is to mean that they can cover very long shots and very long shots. Those are the telephoto lenses. Another thing about telephoto lenses that I did not tell you, they have a long focal length. For saying they have a long focal length, they mean that they have a very narrow angle of view. These lenses, the telephoto lenses, we say the 70 millimeters and above. With me, I have, this is one of them. This is a telephoto, though it is also a zoom lens because it is coming from 70 to 300 millimeters. I'll tell you the reason why this is becoming a zoom lens. So, for telephoto lenses, we say they do not distort the image. By not distorting the image, if the image was angular, it remains to be angular. If it was in any other shape, it will remain to be on that shape. So guys, let's go to another lens. We cannot stay at one place because of some things, and you need to learn more. We are going to the next lens. That is the zoom lens. As I was checking out the telephoto lenses, I told you we have a zoom lens. For a zoom lens, this is a combination of all kinds of the lenses mentioned in this video. So for a zoom lens, we say it has a variable focal length. That though it is capable for continuous variety of the magnification of the image. So for a zoom lens, let me use this camera. For a zoom lens, it is 18 millimeters to 100 millimeters. Or we also say it is 18 millimeters to 140 millimeters. A zoom lens, as you can see with me, let me use this one. For a zoom lens, ours is coming from 18 millimeters to 140 millimeters. Why it is becoming a zoom lens, as you can see, I'm able to open my lens this way, and then as I do this, I'm zooming in, then zooming out. With this lens, I'm able to cover long shots. I'm also able to cover these close-up shots. That was the zoom lens. They're also called lenses with variable focal length. So we have some advantages of these lenses. So when you want to carry this zoom lens, for example this one, I only have to carry this lens only. I don't have to carry I don't have to carry this one when I'm in my shooting. I only have to carry this zoom lens. Another advantage, you say, it has the ability to change image size in steps. So I was covering a long shot all the way to a close-up shot. That is what it means by this advantage, that they have the ability to change image size in steps. Most of these lenses, the zoom lens, they have a macro mode for special effects. With me, I don't have one with the macro mode, but they have special effects for covering very, very tiny things. So we have another one that we say that anything that has a merit must have a demerit. And for these disadvantages, we say that these lenses have less image contrast. They can make one lazy. Of course, by saying they can make one lazy, I'm not able to use my perspective well when I'm having a zoom lens. When I want to view my camera person, I will not go there. I'll only have to zoom. As my camera person is saying, I'm lazy, I'm just seated, but I'm getting my image. So that is what we call, they can make one lazy by using using the perspective well. Okay, these lenses, they are bigger, heavier, and more expensive than the fixed lens. As you compare these lenses, this lens is more expensive than this. That's why we say that is one of the disadvantages of this lens. Our last lens, of course, guys, you're going to check out the fisheye lens. I showed you this. These are fisheye lens, and on the same size, it is the wide angle lens. For fisheye, it is rarely used in ordinary filming and things. It resembles the eye of a fish, as you can see. It resembles the eye of a fish. They cover great angular field. Some are able to see behind the items behind them. For this lens, as you can see, it looks like the eye of a fish. So for this lens, there are some that they are able to see even who is shooting that video. I don't know, that is more of exaggeration, guys. So that is the fisheye lens. They have a great depth of field, and of course all those lenses were not distorting images, but a fisheye lens distorts images. Well, guys, from the first video to this video, those are steps that we have gone through. Today we were checking on camera lenses, and of course we have learned a lot on camera lenses, guys. And of course, wait for our next video. Of course, we don't know what we are going to tell you, but those were the camera lenses. In every day when you're going to your filming, you film enthusiasts, remember that lenses have their use, and they're the eye of the camera. My name is Samuel Mwangi. Continue joining my podcast. Like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. Bye bye.